and let the ceremony begin.
Please be seated. Board of Trustees Chair Becton, President Van Aken, graduates, faculty, staff, family members, and friends. I am Courtney Miller, Vice President and Dean of the Faculty. Welcome to Elmhurst University's 155th Commencement Celebration. Today, we gather to honor and celebrate this important milestone in the lives of our graduates and to recognize the shared accomplishments of our academic community. Therefore, I declare, in the words with which we open each academic convocation, the company of scholars is assembled. Let the ceremonies begin. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Carrie Aliotto, our Vice President for Student Affairs, to lead us in the invocation.
I invite you to ground yourself in the present moment with a deep breath and a quiet pause. Whether you bring a prayer from your own faith tradition or a quiet reflection from your heart, let us draw our minds together. Source of all life and light, we come together today with hearts full of gratitude for the journey that has brought us to this monumental celebration. We look around this room and recognize that this day belongs to an entire community. We offer our deepest thanks for the dedicated faculty, staff, and administrators who have stretched these graduates' minds and guided their steps. We honor the parents, families, friends, and support systems whose unconditional love, sacrifices, and belief made this achievement possible. And in this moment of celebration, we also hold a sacred space of remembrance for loved ones who are no longer with us, but whose spirit and legacy continue to shine brightly through the class of 2026. In this quiet pause, we acknowledge that the hearts of our graduates hold a beautiful, complex tapestry of emotions. We celebrate the vibrant joy, pride, and relief born from years of hard work and dedication. Yet, we also hold space for the quiet anxieties of the unknown, the weight of transition, and the bittersweet sorrow of saying goodbye to familiar places and people. Whatever our graduates are carrying in their hearts in this exact moment, triumph, uncertainty, or a quiet mix of both, may they know that all of it is welcome, and all of it is a testament to how deeply they have grown. As a Blue Jay community, we also celebrate the rigorous academic dedication that earned the degrees represented here. May these credentials truly equip our graduates for the journeys ahead as they lead lives of purpose, whether they are stepping directly into their fields to do meaningful work, advancing their education through additional degrees, or discerning what's next. We look out at a weary and divided world that is aching for empathy and understanding. Help our students step into that world with courage, hone their knowledge, critical thinking, and values to bridge divides, extend extravagant hospitality, and champion justice. In doing so, may these graduates expand that ever-widening circle of compassion and community wherever they go. May the Elmhurst University class of 2026 walk in wisdom, integrity, and be a source of light to others. And may it be so. Amen.
Thank you, Carrie. Commencement marks both an ending and an important beginning. Today, you celebrate the completion of your degree requirements, but even more importantly, you stand ready to take the next step in your journey. Whether that is entering the workforce, advancing your career, continuing your education, or exploring new opportunities. During your time at Elmhurst University, you have been challenged, supported, encouraged, and inspired by dedicated faculty and staff who care deeply about your success. Beyond the classroom, you have built relationships, discovered new perspectives, strengthened your talents, and grown not only as students and professionals, but as individuals. As we celebrate your accomplishments today, we also want to thank you for the contributions you have made to our university community. Your curiosity, engagement, and commitment to learning have helped shape the Elmhurst experience for all of us. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. Now, I would like to introduce the president of Elmhurst University, Dr. Troy Van Aken. President Van Aken has served as the 14th president of Elmhurst University since 2016. Under his leadership, the university has achieved historic enrollments, record fundraising results, the renovation of academic and athletic facilities, the construction of our state-of-the-art health sciences building, and a strong financial foundation on which to build. Now, please join me in welcoming President Troy Van Aken.
Thank you. Greetings to graduates and families, honored guests, colleagues, and members of the Elmhurst University community. Class of 2026, welcome to your commencement day. Today, Elmhurst will confer bachelor's, master's, and our first doctoral degrees ever as we recognize the hard work and commitment that have brought you to this well-deserved day. Your class joined the university during an exciting and ongoing period of growth and forward momentum. In 2022, the year when many of you arrived on campus, Elmhurst enrolled its largest class of new students ever. That year, we were in the midst of the university's largest fundraising campaign, and its historic success led to the renovations of our athletic facilities, upgrades to classrooms and labs, growth of the annual fund and our endowment, and construction of the new health sciences building. Our seniors and graduate students in the health professions were the first to use this state-of-the-art building when it opened this past fall. At Elmhurst, our mission is to provide and maintain exceptional learning experiences for our students, an environment where we can all feel welcome and that they belong, and opportunities to prepare them for enduring success in whatever comes next. More than half of our undergraduate students are the first in their family to graduate from college. Most of our graduate students and a fair number of our undergraduate students have had to manage their academic workload while juggling other significant responsibilities, full-time jobs, full-time families, and other major commitments. Some have even left other countries to travel here to pursue their degrees. The fact that you are sitting here today shows that you have accomplished great things and have the potential to do even more as you make your own impact in your communities, your professions, and the wider world. We saw that potential in you starting on the first day we welcomed you to campus. I hope you remember with fondness those first days as Elmhurst students, where you began to get to know our amazing faculty and our staff. They've been committed to helping you acquire the knowledge and skills you need to advance and have challenged you to grow as thinkers and leaders. For many of you, they were also mentors and allies that you've kept to this day. Would you please join me in thanking our wonderful faculty and staff? Thank you. Your family and friends also have been an integral part of this experience, supporting you, possibly pushing you along the way. Let's welcome them and thank them for joining us today to celebrate you. I'm also pleased to welcome honored guests, including our commencement speaker, Jan Moore Holzkamper. She and her late husband, Elmhurst alumnus Henry Holzkamper, are this year's honorary degree recipients. They are longtime supporters of the university and have led a fascinating and eventful life. We're looking forward to hearing from Jan in just a little bit. An important part of your role has been to create an environment where you are able to try more, do more, learn more, and thrive. In this past academic year, our students, including our seniors, achieved remarkable things while also contributing to the greater good. Just a few examples. More than 500 students took part in more than 6,000 service learning hours that connected our academic work with enriching and strengthening our communities. Honors and other students presented at regional and national undergraduate research conferences. Music students performed an incredible concert at Symphony Center in Chicago. Over 100 students studied abroad in 12 countries. And our Blue Jay Scholar athletes had one of the most successful years in our history. This included the men's lacrosse team winning their first CCIW regular season and tournament championship on their way to the NCAA playoffs for the first time. And women's track and field won back-to-back CCIW titles in indoor and outdoor track. 149 students participated in internships at organizations like KPMG, Argonne National Laboratory, and Disney, and numerous seniors are headed to medical school, veterinary school, and other graduate school programs. And there's so much more. Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause, not for just arriving today, but for doing it in a way that had so much accomplishment. Thank you, guys. While today marks the end of one significant phase of life's journey, it's even more about what you will undertake next, whether it's a career, graduate school, a new phase in your career, or a completely different adventure. Through your words and deeds, you've helped us all to live our values and promote a culture of engagement and belonging while also showing compassion for others. If there's only one word you remember from what I've said today, I'd like it to be the word compassion, as that theme has been increasingly on my mind, but also in my heart recently. The culture of engagement and belonging you helped to create began when you were students, attending a university with a global vision and meeting people from different backgrounds, circumstances, and ways of seeing society and their place in it. The diversity of experiences, views, and ideas at Elmhurst University reflects not only our campus, but also the world you will engage with and help lead. To lead in an increasingly complex and interconnected global world, we must meet it with compassion, mutual respect, and appreciation for where other people are coming from and what they bring to the table. On social media especially, there's a tendency to applaud the mic drop, the last stand, the final word. It's dramatic, but sometimes leaves little room for other people or views, and too often alienates. I'm not telling you to not be passionate about what you believe in, but simply as you make your way in the world, also make room. At a time marked by constant and rapid change, your skills as problem solvers and nimble leaders are needed more than ever. So too is your capacity for compassion. During your time here, we helped you prepare for your future and advance your goals, and you built your part of the Elmhurst legacy. You did that by leaving us the gift of your experiences here, through the ideas you brought to the classroom discussions, research you conducted, consulting projects you undertook, art you created, music or dance performances you gave, the teams you played on or were a part of, and the leadership you provided. Your contributions to the life of our campus will become a vital part of our Elmhurst University story and will help guide our path forward as we continue our journey spanning more than 150 years. I urge you to accompany us on that journey as alumni of this great university, because remember, no matter what your future brings, you will always be a member of a network of more than 46,000 proud Elmhurst University alumni who are making their way throughout the Chicago area, across the country, and around the globe. So please, maintain your connections with us. Let us be a source of information, support, and friendship. And please consider how you might one day share your wealth of experience with new generations of Elmhurst University students. In the meantime, come back this fall for homecoming or otherwise, and celebrate the legacy that you've created. Congratulations again, graduates. This day belongs to you, your families, and friends. The entire Elmhurst University community is proud of you and wishes you all the best for your future endeavors. Congratulations. Congrats. Heather Forster Jensen, class of 2008, currently serves as the president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. Heather has been an active alumna, serving on our alumni board since 2010. She was also chair of the Senior of the Year Selection Committee for many years and was herself a Senior of the Year finalist. Heather is also part of a proud legacy family. Both her parents, her brother, and members of her extended family are also Elmhurst University alumni. Here's a message to the graduates from Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather Forster Jensen, class of 2008, and I have served as president of the Elmhurst University Alumni Association for the past 5 years. On behalf of the more than 40,000 Elmhurst graduates over the past 150 plus years, it is my honor to congratulate you on successfully closing one chapter as students and beginning your next as alumni. I'm also especially proud this year as a 6th member of my family joins the alumni circle. You have navigated challenging paths throughout your college experiences to reach this milestone, exploring values, acquiring knowledge, and creating connections. And by choosing to actively engage as alumni, you will create new memories and strengthen your lifelong connections to this institution and each other. Whether through time spent visiting campus, sharing your talents as a volunteer, or the giving of your treasure in any amount, you will also make a significant impact on future students. But perhaps our most important job as alumni is to share songs of praise about our Elmhurst experiences, because no matter where your next chapter takes you, you will always be a Blue Jay. Congratulations again, class of 2006, and welcome to the Elmhurst University Alumni Association.
I now invite the following to join me at the podium. Mr. Wes Beckton, Chair of the Elmhurst University Board of Trustees. Ms. Shaheen Wolf, Class of 1987 and Co-Dean of the School of Business. Mrs. Jan Moore Holzkamper for conferral of the honorary degree.
President Van Aken, Henry Holzkamper was a proud alumnus of Elmhurst University from the class of 1963. Henry, together with his wife Jan, inspired others and brought distinction to this great university through their professional and personal achievements, entrepreneurial spirit, and generosity. Henry passed away in 2020, and so we are honored that Jan can be here with us today. Jan, you epitomize grace and character. Jan is a graduate of St. Norbert College in De Pere, Wisconsin, where she majored in communications. Henry graduated from then Elmhurst College with a degree in business administration. After graduating from Elmhurst, he immediately joined the Navy, where he was among the first group of men to experience zero gravity, part of the Navy's early research into space exploration. Henry would approach his career and life with that same passion for adventure and discovery. According to friends, he lived his life with curiosity as his friend. Henry started his career as a distributive education teacher and enjoyed that. That's like work study. Until he read the book, How to Get Rich in Real Estate, and began investing in rental properties. In the 1980s, when interest rates soared, he bought a powerboat and launched a charter boat business in the Virgin Islands, becoming one of the most booked charters in the Caribbean. He was aboard the boat when it was destroyed by Hurricane Marilyn in 1995. After that, the Holzkampers moved to Florida and started over, gradually building back their property management business. Along the way, they took their sailboat from Chicago to the Virgin Islands and back 3 times. Henry even sailed solo another time between Bermuda and New York. Throughout their life together, the Holzkampers were generous to the people and causes that were meaningful to them, including Elmhurst University. President Van Aken, Henry and Jan Holzkamper inspire us through their work, their contributions, and their enterprise. It is my privilege to present them as worthy candidates for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Jan, you and your husband Henry, have shown great generosity and lifelong dedication to service, which has benefited countless lives and continue to make an impact for generations to come. And so by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Elmhurst University, I confer upon you both the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and distinctions thereunto appertaining. Okay, now you. And this is it.
Okay. My glasses.
You need your glasses?
Yeah.
Okay, take your time. You just need cheaters.
Good morning. I would like to thank President Van Aken, the Board of Trustees, and all of you for this honorary degree. I know my husband Henry would be humbled as I am. Congratulations, graduates. It is an honor to be here with you today. I did not have the privilege of attending Elmhurst College, now university. Henry did. Before coming to Elmhurst, Henry had attended 2 other colleges, majoring in engineering. He was asked to leave both schools. Elmhurst graciously accepted him with the cravat that he not major in engineering. He graduated in 1963 with a degree in business administration. Henry knew that he had been given a 3rd opportunity and appreciated immensely the role that Elmhurst played in his life. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our life together, in the hopes that you will see from our experience that there's so much to do, so much that can be done in a lifetime. Your time at Elmhurst has prepared you well for whatever comes next. Henry and I lived a life full of adventure, risk, loss, resilience, faith, and a whole lot of laughter. We went broke a few times. We started over a few times. And every time we managed to rise again, always trying to help others along the way and always keeping God in our lives. Through it all, laughter carried us. Henry laughed the hardest, especially at his own jokes. One moment early in our relationship shaped the way we would live our lives. We were sitting in Henry's boat in a harbor on Lake Michigan. A storm came up suddenly. Boats were scrambling to get into the safe harbor. Henry looked at me and said, "Drop the mooring line." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because we're heading out." And I said, "Why?" "Because there are inexperienced boaters out there who will need our help." So I dropped the line, and as we were heading out, I heard Henry yelling at the top of his voice, "Head for the lightning!" That became our motto. Whenever life got stormy, we headed toward the lightning, toward the people who needed us, toward the challenges that would shape us, toward the unknown that would ultimately define our lives. That motto carried us far, literally. We made 3 round trips from Chicago to the Virgin Islands on a sailboat at 6 miles an hour. We encountered drug drops, drug runners, 30-foot seas, and a few famous movie stars, and had incredible adventures. We started a charter boat business in the Virgin Islands, and we were featured on the TV show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. We weren't the rich ones. We survived a hurricane that put us and the boat in a parking lot. We were held up at gunpoint and knife point the next morning. We lost everything. We moved to Florida and started buying affordable housing. We used our credit cards for down payments on small properties. We ran them up to $93,000, paid them off in 3 years. I don't really recommend this strategy for you. Then came 07 and 08, the housing crisis. We lost properties. We rebuilt. We worked hard. We never gave up and always tried to make a difference and help others. When I look at you today, I see the same strength, resilience, and optimism that carried us through every storm. You are stepping into a world that needs your courage, your compassion, your creativity, and your willingness to head straight toward the challenges that others run from. You are the future leaders shaped by your Elmhurst University experience. You are ready, you are capable, and you are needed. May God bless you and guide you. And remember, head for the lightning. Thank you.
Knocked it out of the park.
Thank you, Jan, for sharing your wisdom. As our graduates prepare to cross the stage, I'd like to share a few words about the academic regalia and traditions you will see during this ceremony. These traditions are rooted in centuries of academic history. The gown itself represents the pursuit of learning, while the academic hood signifies the attainment of an advanced degree. The colors displayed on each hood carry special meaning. The velvet trim represents the graduate's academic discipline, while the colors within the hood reflect the institution from which the degree is earned. Together, these colors celebrate individual achievement and connection to the university community. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Janice Pohl, Associate Professor in the Department of Theater and Dance, who will assist in calling the roll of the graduates. We will begin with the conferral of master's degrees.
Hello, it is my distinct honor to present the 2026 candidates for master's degrees. The program directors who provide leadership for each of the graduate programs will lead their students across the stage. I would first like to invite to the stage Professor Ali Ghane and the Master in Computer Information Technology graduates. They will be here momentarily.
Selby Anayeva. Mohammed Hasnain Ali Khan. Mohammed Farhan Ahmed. Samyukta Chenu. Mohammed Saud Khan.
Abdullah Mohammed Bilal.
Farheen Arif Ahmad. Sai Durga Pavan Kalakuri. Christudas Chilaka. Syed Shaz Ali. Sruthi Chilukuri. Viramadoku. Aaron Corey. Harshitha Reddy Jonala. Sangeta Reddy Ganu. Hare Krishna Jarugula. Harini Yadav Katika Reddy. Gauri Shankar Bikram Jirel. Soumya Reddy Guna. Sneha Reddy Arkala. Shamaila Afrin. Gautam Kata. Monica Mecharapu. Prajwal Magar. Maguluri Venkatavamsi. Chakradar Reddy Koduri. Snehith Reddy Katkuri. Pavan Pani Gotham Kumar Mika. Faruquddin Mohammed Khan. Abhishek Dharmapuri. Blessy Rodamala. Muhammad Sheikh Imtiaz. Madhusudan Kotemgotil. Nandan Datta Bilu. Andrew Dion Malone. Rohini Mandepula. Srestha Egetila. Gautam Kumar Kunamukala. Khaja Afsaluddin Mohammed. Sathwik Poladi. Upendra Reddy Palakondu. Bhavani Pasham. Mohammed Ahmed Omaz. Muhammad Inam ul Haq. Varshini Masula. Yusuf Muhammad. Mayuka Ganu. Venkata Koti Reddy Chinapuredi. Nitish Kumar Vulise. Amulya Para. Anusha Venkatesh. Sania Fatima Sayeda. Zen Sayed. Trilak Kumar Surampudi. Srilatha Kilari. Shahista Tamkin. Harichanan Valabaneni. Christy Kunyamun Peter.
Hafsa Shakil.
Teja Pani Sai Tadiseti. Saharish Wajiha. Yashwanth Reddy Viram Reddy. Akbar Hassan Khan. Rupa Sai Kishore Vicharapu. Sami Ullah Sheikh. Syed Ali Noor Bukhari. Mohammed Omer Abdullah.
Mohammed Mozami Hashmi.
Arazglaj Arishglajov. Banu Prasad Nala.
Chandulal Gugulal.
Rehan ur Rehman. Pavan Chintala. Pavan Kumar Kumar Sunkaraboina. Suhail Pasha Mohammed. Manoj Kumar Vasampali. Ashia Tabasam Sheikh. Ummul Huda.
I invite to the stage Professor Kip Carlson and the Master in Data Science and Analytics graduates.
Mohsin Mohammed Haq. Luke Paul Nelson. Jody Therese Dubrock. Ifat Mohammadi. Umahani Mohammadi. Sharonda R. Huff. Crispin Stanley Chepno.
I invite to the stage Dr. Amy Passmore and the Master in Education in Teacher Leadership graduates.
Camille Kathy Wilczek Draff. Gloria Carey. Christy Kingsmill. Jessica Siegley. Samantha Stewart Tracy.
I invite to the stage Dr. Jessica Sim and the Master in Industrial and Organizational Psychology graduates.
Mahika Reddy Chitty. Erica Lee Johnson. Jacqueline Syriac. Jocelyn Yvette Gonzalez. Karina G. Trinidad. Annabelle Mabel Felstad. Adarshi Day. John Anthony Alvarado. Ignacio Agustín Castaneda Hernández. Sarah Catherine Lamberti. Shama Davette Owen. Amanda McIver. Cassidy Lamb. Erin Elise Niesel. Bill E. Montwich. Nathan Jinwoo Lee. Julie Anna Kostka. Jackson Ferdinand Paz. Sydney Kemet. Samantha Christina Olanda. Sandy Nino. Taylor Ashley Vlodek. Brianna Marie Stewart. Jenna Keilani Robinson. Anna Elizabeth Wright. Amanda Ray Watkins. Sydney J. Broderick. Jessica Topol. Amy Kenya Teresia Stamer. Nicholas Jose Ruiz. Alicia Cervantes. Jeanette Eva Romero. Cullen James Rogers. Shanmuka Sai Sumant Vatimili. Alam Abdul Jalil.
Are we bachelors?
With apologies, Please join us in congratulating all of our master's graduates. We have had the first. Now I am delighted to present the rest of the 2026 candidates for undergraduate degrees and certificates.
Natalia M. Aguilar. Iman Ahmad. Manal Fatima Ahmed. Ayush Acharya. Asma Saida Ahmed. Ashley Joanna Acosta Lopez. Zunera Abid. Caden Xavier Ames. Dylan Joseph Alejandro. Haley Allensbach. Christine Acot. Mohammed Ozair Ahmed. Hassan Amin. Grace Adrienne Alex.
Bhavya Sukhavasi, Master of Science, Computer Information Technology.
Urwa Anis Ansari. Amy Madeleine Alder. Zaidi Jeanette Alfaro. Melanie Nicole Arguello. Selena Arreguin. Paula Itzel Arteaga. Noor Assad. Charlene Arce. Eliza Hope Armstrong. Lucius Davarius Armstrong. Louis Ardila. Erin Aranya Gomez. Ravleen Kaur Aurora. Vanessa Arenas Rubio. Evan Graham Oriema. Jasmine Avila Tolayo. Araceli Nicole Baldo. Haley Annika Barda. Dana Hillary Rashawn Baker. Alia Francis Otriz de Chillo. Cassandra Patricia Barracks. Adamir Neftali Aviles. Liliana Banuelos. Jeremy Christopher Banks. Marilyn Karina Baez. Andre K. Bass. Amuni Eunice Bond. Vashayla Janae Bradley. Irene Borja. Angelica Isabella Borrego. Bam Behrens. Sophia Batala. Oliver Beal. Gabriela Bonilla. Patricia Bielecka. Madison Renee Belancha. Mackenzie Jordan Brock. Megan Michelle Brion. Juan Esteban Cardenas Urrego. Joseph Cade Butcher. Charlie Brennan. Alexandra Cano. Owen Stephen Brotherton. Matthew Elliott Burns. Sophia Calvert. Dean Bragg. Angelina Camachi. Grace Elizabeth Bray. Abigail Faye Brannicky. Veronica Holly Brown. Alexis Isabel Casey. Vanessa Nicole Carr. Curtis Alva Carney. Cielo Castrejon. Michaela Rose Marie Carrico. Joseph Carrizales. Emily Christine Chan. Alexis Lynette Castaneda. Jackson Charles Shabbat. Osvaldo Cosio. Ross Philip Cololius. Francesca Josephine Sherdron. Natalie Chiquito. Madhuri Rudavath. Will Copeland. Stefanos Haralambous. Matthew Cortina. Haley Nicole Schiavino. Donovan Dejon Clark Hampton. Stephanie Chavez. Dante Salvatore Damagella. Samantha Sanchez de Leon. Rowan Katrine Cusack. Benjamin DeYoung. Josue de la Torre. Micaiah Niall Davis. John Lawrence Dawson. Josephine De Cataldo. Leah Sarah Daniel. Samantha Kira Daly. Kristen Grace Chrysostomo. Cole T. Dixon. Giselle Diaz Montes. Riley Angeline Doherty. Lily Grace DePhillips. Daniel J. Detloff. Haley Alejandra Diaz. Zoe Asia Denson. Jessica Anna Domian. Daniel Denaha. Kevin Dinga. Carissa Faith Esposito. Skylar Paige Dorsey. Jose Alberto Esquivel. Mallory Rachel Draper. Kaylee Robin Ebert. Jackson Terrence Dunn. Marissa Marie Fela. Samantha Nicole Elans. Dylan O'Rourke Elwood. Cassidy Lynn Fanella. Gianna Nicole Fela. Andrew Wyatt Fabb. Andrew M. Fisher. Carabeth Marie Footman. Liam Gerald Fitzpatrick. Kendall Lee Freischlag. Ellen Ruby Flores. Larissa Ferreira Barbosa. Fatima Naman Faruqi. Jennifer D. Fritz. Kaya Camila Philemon. Miley Youngway Fidali. Rebecca Flores. Stella Frances Frank. Frederick Jonathan Fuchs. Melanie P. Galarza Huiracocha. Alina Faith Galaska. Jay Vilpul Gudger. Anthony Joseph DeLong. Yanira Gallegos. Leslie Garcia. Alejandra Galvan. Devon Isaiah Gaines. Alexis Marie Garcia. Anthony Joseph Giuliano. Stephanie Lynn Garcia. Marcos Garnica. Diana I. Garduno Mendiola. Serena Garza. Faith Givargis. Tyra Alexandria Green West. Daniela Gonzalez Ruiz. Italibi Betsabe Granados. Olivia Jessica Grabowski. Molly Bonita Glover. Natalia Gonzalez. Julian Gonzalez. Mateo Gomez Bedoya. Caitlin Elizabeth Graves. Brandon Garibay. Min Bao Ho. Kelly A. Hammond. Nigel Christian Hay. Cheyenne R. Harris. Mary Elizabeth Hassler. Ella Jane Hardy. Madison Lee Hagerman. Giselle Gutierrez. Lily Grosh. Olivia Helena Hockman. Jonathan Edilberto Hilario. Evelyn Rose Barr. Caitlin Grace Honeman. Isabella Marie Hernandez. Danielle Marie Hood. Lizette Giselle Hernandez. Hector Javier Herrera. David Huerta. Drew Thomas Jesse. Christina Rose Yano. Ohana Noel Jerome. Selma Idrisi Kaituni. Aziz Fatima Imran. Sylvia Jaje. Mahek Javan Javed. Elliot Jasso. Paige Alice Jahaski. Catherine Kachovka. Illa Rita Kadru. Jillian R. Jimenez. Joseph Ronald Kalish. Maria Guadalupe Jimenez Guillermo. Fatima Jimenez Gonzalez. Samantha Victoria Johnson. Leanne Naomi Jones Segura. Manpreet Kaur. Nicole Juarez. Matthew William Nowski. Toby Max Kim. Megan Victoria Cleve. Hannah Valina Kofira. Hisham Khalid. Paige Leanne Klosterman. Hamdan Khan. Sufyan Muhammad Khan. Omar Mohammed G. Khan. Treasure Saray Keys. Karolina Nicole Kolakowska. Maya Reese Kozierek. Merjim Kola. Amanda Kovacs. Jordan Stanley Cookiness. Patrick Adam Krajewski. Marion Therese Krausick. Trace Koziol. Christopher David Kovich. Andrew Stephen Cray. Gabriella Elizabeth Krieger. Mary Lai. Giorgio Peter Coutrumanes. Victoria Emma Lapointe. Dylan Patrick Krupp. Thomas Richard Lawrence. Taylor Leo. Courtney Rose Langley. Rafael Pisueña Lausa. Logan Reed Leach. Christian Leal. Teodora Kuzmanova. Ian Robert Loudermill. Mayan William Lowry. Isaiah Alexander Look. Arbi Na Lapanji. Joseph Anthony Lostumbo. Liliana Lozano. Elisa Lo Duca. Harry Sobrevinas Llobrera. Forrest Frederick Lorenz. Ella Leon. Amanda Joan Lavelle. Justin Andrew Malik. Alberto Marquez. Susie Mary Lundeen. Victoria Aliza Mando. Evan McKay Barnes. Axel Magaña Ponce. Atziri Martinez. Jorge Rafael Manjarez Nevarez. Ian Q. Martinez. Natalia Violeta Maniac. Bianca Cassandra Made. Xavier Gabriel Martinez. Ryan Lewis McGinley. Malcolm J. Mason. James Patrick McGraw. Stephanie Nicole Medina. Kelly Marie McGrail. Jennifer Medina. Giselle McCormick. Oakley Carmen McCormick. Jack Michael McGreevy. Maddox Anthony Mazzapas. Jordan Martinez. Madison McWhirter. Giselle Yvette Mello. Martin Mauricio Munguia. Melanie Hernandez. Kayla Jasmine Nicole Morales. Alam M. Mohammed. Tyrese Trayvon Miller. Jaden Kelly Mitchell. Seher Mohoideen. Stephanie Mora. Mary Lou Munoz. Ava Rose Mueller. Maya Monique Mims. Zeal Modi. Ariana Lizette Miramontes. Olamiposi Marvelous Ogumbiyi. Laura Wynn. Kenya Majeli Padilla Raya. Kate Padilla Raya. John Nguyen. Adriana Mishka. Sean Edward O'Neill. Joseph John Nels. John Allen Odom Jr. Paige Elizabeth Nowak. Leslie J. Nahara Rivas. Andrea Nicole Mertland. Elizabeth Ochoa Bonilla. Diana Pantoja. Paige Marie Pariso. Pavlina Eleni Panayotidis. Erin Paz Castellan. Krish Patel. Jacqueline Palacios. Itzel Moreno Patiño. Abigail Palomares. Wrigley Ann Page. Adriana A. Panagakis. Michelle Marie Picardi. Ava Florence Pollock. Isabel Claire Piscatelli. Lizette Perez. Giovanna Damaris Peña. Christian Ploss. Charlene Perez. John Collini Pins. Daniel Kyle Pop. Chapella Camille Gisela Randall. Ashley Alexandra Patak. Emily Claire Patak. Bailey Christine Prophet. Arnaldo Arnie Quinones. Maria F. Ramirez Am. Giovanna Natalia Pope. Caesar N. Ramirez. Ryan James Predke. Amar Rajput. Iram Rauf. Sitlali Rangel. Vanessa Rivera. Haley Rivera. Jazz Rivero. Jesse Alexander Resendez. Joel Austin Resendez. Rafael Rivera. Kristen Lynn Reinhofer. Trinity LaFay Reed. Jordan Nicole Roner. Bianca Renee Rodriguez. Charlie Leo Rossi. Angelina Marie Rosa. Maria de los Angeles Castellan. Sergio David Romero Cusaria. Allison Marie Roy. Leo Rodriguez. Frank Anthony Ruggeri. Dioselina Rodriguez. Mia Grace Rondoni. Chase Thomas Ruiz Sokolowski. Joshua Grant Radis. Serenity Zapp. Patricia Rakowski. Natalie Marie Sanchez. Taylor Jordan Rush. Jumi J. Salama. Matthew William Schoen. Karina Carol Reese. Madiha Sahar. Salsabil Jamal Saleh. Navera Salman. Lauren Michelle Snellgrove. Ethan John Soltis. Jimena Cerrato. Kara Schreiber. Ashley Veronica Solis. Sumaya Sheikh. Josephine P. Skwarek. Lydia Annalisa Schessling. Anela Selmick. Natalie Ann Sabo. Baome Serafin. Christopher Smoron. Caleb Scott Stauffer. Isabel Angelica Suarez. Matthew J. Charles Swick. Bartolomé Sporna. Nicole Soriano. Kian J. Spala. Danielle Ann Stork. Guadalupe Soriano. James Antonio Stiso. Eli Tyler Spence. Shania A. Sutowitz. Ethan Richard Taggart. Christopher Luis Tejeda. Sarah Noor Thorpe. Haley Nicole Tannheimer. Amaryllis Nolan. Melanie Terraza. Saida Mahak Takvi. Dunya Time Jardine Zomeno. Victoria Tekelak. Devin Anthony Taylor. Daryl Takmo. Connor Michael Terrell. Lila Isali Torres. Ilani Valladares. Logan C. Turney. Alejandra Vargas. Eva Cristina Torres. Adriana Anaí Trejo Herrera. John Adam Toll. Jacqueline L. Vanoni. Julian Trejo. Leslie Guadalupe Trejo Gonzalez. Deborah Daniela Tolan. Alicia Ann C. Chu. Kayla Rose Tatunji. Paulina Walzak. Andrew Joseph Weston. Fox J. Weymouth. Antonino Luca Vitali. Grace Catherine Wardasani. Tiffany Amber Voinovich. Alexis Briani Velasquez. Vanessa Vasquez. Riley Webb. Julianne Marie Cirillo Villar. Che Rin West. Christopher E. Williams.
Justin Daniel Harris.
Amy Wilkes. Ethan Samuel Wright. Rima N. Zomot. Jairus M. Williams. Jason Andrew Nasser Yost. Tracy Lee Wilson. Anna Lise Zolkowski. Monica Zadoon. Anaya Williams. Elijah Thomas Wood. Yanet Yosef Yilak. Christian Zavala. Ana Paula Zaragoza Aguilar. Junaid Ghazi. Nizam Uddin Mohammed.
Nope, excuse me, one moment, one moment. One moment, please. One moment, please. We have one more degree. John Allen Johansson, Bachelor of Arts, awarded posthumously. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Will the candidates for master's degrees, undergraduate degrees, and certificates please stand if able? President Van Aken, I present these candidates for the degree as indicated on their diplomas.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Elmhurst University, I confer upon you the degrees and certificates that the faculty has recommended for you with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. In keeping with the tradition of this ceremony, undergraduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations to all graduates. And you may now be seated. Elmhurst University is governed by an independent group of trustees who look after the long-term welfare of the institution. Our current chair, Wes Beckton, is here this afternoon to bring us a message from the Board of Trustees.
Congratulations, class of 2026. My name's Wes Beckton. I've served on this board for over 20 years, and I've had the privilege to be the chair of this board for the last year. But on behalf of my 34 colleagues on the board, please know that this is one of the, if not the best days of the year for us. It is so wonderful to see so many graduates, so many families, and I hope you just take a moment to take this all in. As trustees, we're all volunteers. We fell in love with the school. Some of us are alums, some of us are not. But at some point, we decided that Elmhurst University is where we wanted to donate our time and our resources. But simply stated, our job is to make decisions today that make sure that when your children and grandchildren are walking across this stage, Elmhurst University is still thriving. You're about to join a community of graduates who are doing remarkable things in the world. And as Dr. Jan Holzkamper said, have fun, be resilient, be courageous, and I'm going to ask you to stay connected. And when you're able, give back, because most of you all benefited from some sort of financial aid from people that contributed to the university. And when you're able, do it because other people are depending on it, future generations. Your alma mater will always, always be proud of you. Now go and do great things. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Wes. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty of Elmhurst University, I speak to you graduates one last time as you join the ranks of alumni of the university. the founders who built and nourished our school in Elmhurst, the thousands of students who have walked the campus over the years, and all of those who have contributed to your education are speaking to you as well. So I charge you, as you begin and continue your lives as alumni of Elmhurst University, to remember what it was like to be part of a true community of learners, to live fully and well, to lavish upon the world around you the light and warmth you carry within yourselves, and to bring forth the torch of innovation to create a future that prizes imagination and service to the common good. With pride in your accomplishments and high expectations for the years ahead, your alma mater says to each of you, go forth and enrich the world with your knowledge and enthusiasm, your innovation, and your compassion. Best wishes, Elmhurst University Class of 2026. I now invite to the stage graduating students, Amanda Lavelle and Paulina Walzak, to lead us in singing the first two verses of the alma mater as found in your program.
Thank you, Amanda and Paulina. Will all those who are able please stand as we welcome Trustee Reverend Bob Allman to lead us in the benediction.
The word benediction simply means good word. And I want to leave a few good words with you from one of our most distinguished alumni, Reinhold Niebuhr. In his little book called The Irony of American History, he wrote what I like to call words of perspective. No doubt you will face many ironic days ahead. Nothing that is worth doing can be achieved in our lifetime. Therefore, we must be saved by hope. Nothing which is true or beautiful or good makes complete sense in any immediate context of history. Therefore, we must be saved by faith. Nothing we do, however virtuous, can be accomplished alone. Therefore, we are saved by love. No virtuous act is quite as virtuous from the standpoint of our friend or foe as it is from our standpoint. Therefore, we must be saved by the final form of love, which is forgiveness. Go in hope, faith, and love. And may God bless you. Amen.
Thank you, Bob. In a moment, our ceremony will conclude. We have a traditional recessional that we want to be special for all graduates. We ask that guests please remain seated until all students have exited the theater. You may then meet your graduate in the lobby. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this special occasion, and congratulations once more to the class of 2026.